It's been 1 year since For Honor was released. All the factions, they all have 6 different heroes. It's equal strength everywhere. It's time for the Wolves to rise on top. We decided to call Season 5 Age of Wolves because with a 1-year anniversary, we go back to Apollyon. And Apollyon dreamed about this world where wolves will dominate and not the sheeps. There will be new content in Season 5. New gear, new emotes, new execution, balancing, major updates to some heroes, and one feature that everybody's been waiting for, the release of the dedicated servers.
We dedicated a whole part of the team to only work on that. Can we really change the whole architecture of the game while we improve it and run it at the same time? That's why it took so much time, basically, because of the amount of work that is needed behind it.
First, for player, it's only improvement. In terms of flag, feeling of latency, you don't get any more resynchronization. When the player is leaving, you don't get host migration message. You really get the best experience that For Honor has to offer. With the new season, some characters of our roster, can say Conqueror, Berserker, we did some major changes. We've added new connections, new mix-up to really improve their playstyle, but also improve their effectiveness on the battlefield. We are looking also at other characters, and maybe more in the future.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need.
Damn, bro.
When you feel so tired,
I blocked it. This is. I know why I left this game. It's not even my ability. Do nothing. Oh, he is sweaty.
When you lose something you can't replace. Wow. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse?
Far out. Damn. Hey, here we go. Execute. Nice! And off the edge.
Regarding the progression and the gear in Season 5, we don't wanted to add an extra rarity as we did previously. So we've added a new step that is called gear refinement. That's adding an extra edge on the stats, but really the purpose is to have the best gear in the game and to showcase it to everybody else. People want to have more choice regarding their progression. So now you can spend your salvage to get an XP boost that will boost the hero you're playing as well everybody else that is playing with you.
So this is something that's always been in the game. It's always been pay to win pretty much, where they offer you to get the hero straight away in a season pass, but then they also offer you ways to get crates easier, which helps you get gear better and stuff. And of course, it's not like before where it was insane, like you got so much better gear than you could have or should have, and so you were able to like beat people easier and like just prestige real quick. And it was a lot harder for people who didn't want to buy the season pass, and it punished them for not doing so. But they've dialed that back a lot more, in saying that you can only get gear that's allowed in your prestige unit level. So I think that's pretty good. It doesn't punish you anymore for not coming on in 24 hours like it used to. Then there's also the champion stats, where it pretty much is pay to get better XP and stuff. And then there's the feats, which is just ridiculous. It just gives you all good feats and stuff, and you just pretty much unlock every single feat in the game. There's steel packs, which helps you get chests, and so they want you to pay to access more chests.
We want to revamp the experience of the onboarding, so we created trials, which are a bit more narratively driven experiences where you learn all the basics of the art of combat. We expect new players to go with the apprentice and then have a bit of playtime in the game, and then come back for the war trials to go more in depth into the art of combat. Once you've mastered these basics, you can now go in the arena. And what's cool is that as you play online, you will fight against other players, doing specific moves, using specific heroes, and when you feel like you're stuck or you don't quite know how to deal with these situations, now you can create the same setup in the arena, practice, and get better.
As someone who is just bad at video games, I found that this new training mode helped me a lot more than the previous one, or just playing in a normal match, if you get what I mean. Coming back to this game and playing those training modes, it helped me learn stuff that I didn't even know beforehand, and I was quite surprised when I learned it. I was like, oh, I didn't know this before. Surprisingly enough, it helped me win my second game, which was a very big shock. I was like, oh damn, I didn't know I was actually good at this. And then I lost the rest of the matches I played. Yeah, but big props to the new training mode that they brought in.
So now we will allow the player to equip a different effects on each of the executions, on different emotes, etc. On Season 5 we want to have Tribute mode as the ranked mode in 4v4, not Dominion. For Faction War, we're adding what we call the strategic points. When you own a territory that has a strategic point, you will get a bonus. More XP when you play matches, for example, more loot or more war assets.
So I'm gonna bring back this point here. This is the Tribute mode, which you saw before. I haven't played this mode before at all, because every time I go in it, it says that it's very high activity, and so that means I should be able to go instantly in, but I don't know why. I don't know if it's the servers themselves, I don't know if it's just glitched out, or if it doesn't work at all or something, but I just can't get in at all. And so I don't know what this Tribute mode is, and that's just the biggest bummer for me, because in the trailer they showed off this Tribute mode and I want to test it out. Obviously I want to be like, oh, that seems cool, but I can't. So I'm just like, okay, that's a bit bummery. The other point that they brought up was the strategic points, and although they're a good update, they don't bring much to the table, in all honesty. They really are just confusing, if you get what I mean. They offer you stuff, but with how many people that are on For Honor, it makes no difference, really. It makes no difference what the strategic points do. They like give you troops and stuff, but it really makes no difference.
The first thing I think we need to say to our community is thank you guys. You have been amazing. We had ups, we had downs, but the community was there with us throughout that year.
Thank you all for your passion and commitment.
Thank you.
So you may be thinking, wow, noob, that announcement said it was released on the 5th of February. Why are you talking about this now? Well, I was just browsing through my games list and I remembered For Honor. I was like, oh yeah, cool. I wonder how this is going. And I looked up on YouTube what's going on in For Honor, and I literally just discovered that there was this new season. I was like, oh, I haven't heard this from anyone. Like, no one that I know really cares about this game anymore. But I was watching the trailer, and I thought, man, it's fixed a lot of things that were bothering me. So I'll give For Honor another chance. I'll go in, I'll have a look at it, and if it's bad, I won't come back to it. And to be honest, they delivered. I didn't hate the experience I had at all. I got in the game and I actually enjoyed it for once. I didn't feel as though I wasted my time playing the game, and I thought that I actually accomplished something, ending up leveling my units up a whole lot and getting my first prestige, which was really a good moment for me. And it's sort of relieving to see that they've learnt, but a bit too late. And it's sad, but I'm happy for them at the same time. And if I'm going to be honest with you, you should come play For Honor 2. Like, this isn't even sponsored whatsoever. But I honestly think that playing For Honor now would be worth your while compared to what it was before. And I'm hoping to play this game in future. But as I just said, if it pisses me off, I will leave. So, see you guys later. And I hope you're keen for a return to some of the older games I used to play.